Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Gruggs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, new recruits. Just got back from a 3-mile hike. Not bad at all, man. And I took that knife with me today on my hip. That is the ZaPas Ultra Outdoor in the Polish NMV steel. What an excellent blade to take out with you. I didn't even notice it was on my hip. It was so light, you know. But yeah, pretty excited about this knife. I want to tell you all about it. But, you know, as always, let me know what you guys are carrying. In addition to carrying the ZaPas on my hip, I am carrying my Lengren Tonto folder. Love this folder. It's a great secondary backup. What do you all have? Let me know in the comments section or in the chat section. I would really appreciate it. So let's go over the specs of this knife, man. So we have an overall length of 9.69 inch with a blade length of 5 inch. Blade material is Polish NMV steel, or the American's equivalent is O2 steel. And what I'll do is I will put that information of O2 steel and NMV steel in the description in the comment sections, so you all can, you know, read up on the steel type. Blade style is a drop point and high saber grind with a hardness of 58 to 59 HRC. Blade thickness is 0.18 inch. This particular model does have a coating. It's black Cerakote. The handles are like a burlap brown micarta. Sheath is Kydex. Weight 7.725 ounce. Made in Poland. Also, this knife features a full tank blade, lanyard hole, which I didn't add a lanyard yet. It does come with a Kydex sheath. And what I think is awesome about this knife and this company is that it's one of the very few companies that offer nylon belt loops, man. I love it. Okay, great. Can't wait to show you this awesome blade. And if you take a quick look in front of you, I did all that with this blade. Just screwing around before I decided to, you know, review the knife. Now, when I went on my hike, I was just happy that I had it on my hip, you know, and I felt comfortable knowing that I could use it for, you know, self-defense. I always could have made a spear out of it if I needed to, or a splint for my leg or whatever. You know, point is, it's awesome to take something with you. And I think hikers are going to be very, very happy, very, very pleased with this knife because it's light. It's light and it'll do the job, you know. And the O2 steel is a pretty tough, hard tool steel, you know. And it was just a pleasure carrying this around. Sometimes I didn't even notice it was on my hip. That's how awesome it is. Okay, so let's take a look at this blade. Okay, it's a, you know, it's got a little scuff marks. I've been doing some work, but that's okay. If you can take a look at that, it is a high saber grind drop point blade. It has some slight jimping over here, as you can see, which is really nice. That Cerakote finish, it doesn't make it too slippery. I like the idea that it's protected from the Cerakote. I don't know yet how the Cerakote is going to last, but the jimping feels good on the thumb. You know, if you need to do some gripping, it's not slipping. Very small ZaPas logo, a small sharpening choil, a small guard. I got to tell you, the blade size is nice. Not only the blade size, but this handle. The handle size is really nice too, and it feels real good. Now let's take a look at this handle. This is that brown burlap type micarta. I love it. I think this knife just looks great with this whole setup right here. Full tang goodness. I think I did mention the small guard. Removable, right? Removable scales. Full tang. Very thick, man. It's a nice thick blade. All done by hand, apparently, from this company. Look at that. Beautifully done over here. and I'm going to put it, you know, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to show everybody. It's got a little slight bird beakish area, lanyard hole. Comes up to a point over here, the bird beak area, and, you know, need be, if you need to hit somebody over the head, or, you know, animal or fish or something that you got to try and, you know, you want to kill it so you can consume it, you know, you have that option here. No protruding tang, no extended tang, but it'll still do the job. Yeah, man, I mean, it's a pretty nice blade. So let me just show you. Okay, now choking up, you definitely have another, you know, room for a bigger hand over here. It feels really good. It feels really good no matter how you hold it, man. You know, they did a good job over here. Let me just flip it around in the reverse grip. It just feels real good, man. Real good. So, you know, if you're out in the field and you want to take this knife hunting, you know, every grip that you're going to utilize to cut the meat or quarter or process, you know, your deer, elk, etc., this knife is going to feel really good in your hands. You're not going to get tired of this thing, man. So, yeah, I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful blade. And you could see, let me just put this down over here, and I'll show you how sharp this is. But as you could see over here, you can see the curls I did with this knife, man. I just started whittling this stick to make a feather stick all the way around, and very, very sharp. And then I just, you know, I batoned some of these sticks. All right, I made this little ladder type fire pit over here. And look how fine I whittled this down to. Look at that. Okay, making the feather sticks. Look how fine that I whittled that down to. So my point being is that you are going to definitely get a very, very sharp knife out of the box. Now I haven't sharpened or stropped this blade yet. I don't need to, you know. I haven't done anything to this blade, and it's still pretty sharp. So let me give you all a quick example, and I'll show you all the sheath here. So you can see it's just making these awesome little curls. And the way I'm gripping it right now, making these curls, man, just fantastic, fantastic. And once again, you know, I'm going to give you guys and gals a heads up, man. Look at that. I got to give you a heads up. You could purchase this right now at Chicago Knife Works, man. They have it under 60 bucks. This knife is going for like 100, man, you know? It's unbelievable, the prices that Chicago Knife Works has. Hopefully they don't watch this video, you know, and raise their prices. They already did. They raised it just a little bit, and then they came back down to the same price that I remember from before. 1 second, I just got to grab a drink here. That 3 mile hike took a lot out of me, man. I'm not the healthiest person, but, you know, I went nice and slow, and I took that hike, man, and I just started exploring, followed a red dot trail, and about an hour and 15 minutes later came back to the spot, and I've been drinking ever since, man. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I mean, just a real great day. Very fortunate. No rain. Sun is out. It's not humid, and a perfect opportunity to let me try out this knife. Now, let's check out the sheath, because the sheath is pretty badass, man. I wish each and every company would have this option right here. Okay, I'm going to show you this first. I've got a few of these ZaPas knives now with this particular dangler system or belt loop system. Piece of Kydex, and attached to the Kydex is a nice thick nylon belt loop. Beautiful thing about this is I could remove this and put it on any knife that I want to take out that day, which is great, man, which is great. Pretty sturdy Kydex sheath. It has the slots over here. It has the eyelet holes. Kind of wish, you know, maybe one less eyelet hole and more slot would have been nice, but I, you know, I would have used the slots to tighten up the Kydex belt loop over here. But still, all in all, I think a well-designed sheath, in my opinion, man. Just love it. It's pancake style. This is phenomenal, you know. Well, it's phenomenal because of this part right here. And the good news is that these guys sell it separate. All right. Now, the only unfortunate part is you got to order it from either ZaPas themselves in Poland, or there's another Polish website that sells, you know, knives from Poland there, and they sell this part. So it might take a few weeks for you to get. I'm sure that there's third-party options available, but I'm so grateful that these guys are, I mean, thank God they're making these. I have so many of those other, you know, Chinese tech locks, man, and they're good. You know, I've used them, but this just felt real good on my hip. They figured out the perfect size, at least for me. You know, again, I was hiking with this, and every once in a while, you know, grab it, you know, grab my knife, make sure that it was still there. So yeah, man, really nice. Let's pop this knife in. There you go, man. Great. This is a great setup. I'm gonna say that this is probably one of ZaPas's best knives right here. Size of the knife, size of the blade, width of the blade, the handle. I think this is one of ZaPas's best knives. I'm sure bushcrafter is going to appreciate this knife. Outdoorsman, definitely. Hunter, definitely. I think it's going to just fit everybody's needs out there in the field, you know. I really do. And that O2 steel seems to be pretty good. I've been using it. It stays sharp so far. I will do a test on one of the knives. I haven't decided which one yet. I might do the expandable version because it's a little bit bigger. I'm not sure yet. So when the time comes, when I'm ready, I will definitely make sure that I'm going to test out one of these knives, because I'm kind of curious myself how the O2 steel will hold up to a Legion Beaten. All right, troops, man. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my day. I hope that you all are going to have a great day too, man. And, you know, thank you very much for watching, you know, and think about getting this knife. And again, if you are interested, if for whatever reason that you feel that you want to get it, you want to buy it, check out Chicago Knife Works. As of right now, they got the best price. It's under 60 bucks, you know. And that's about it, troops. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of my day and just chill out, man, at this at the Legion Outpost. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate you guys all checking me out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. At the ready, troops, hold the line. You guys take care.